It's Better Country 101.7 The Bull. My name's Wyatt. Thank you so much for joining us here this morning as we are making it through the 9 o'clock hour. Like I said, I thought I heard voices behind me there just a moment ago, so I was getting a little ahead of myself there as our special guests have joined us here this morning from Players Workshop. We have got Kent Lewis, who is the director, and then Victor Walker, who is one of the actors that is going to be taking part in the Mountaintop, which is happening this weekend not this weekend. No, it is coming up here in a couple of weekends, as a matter of fact, and we'll get those dates here for you here in just a second. Misspoke there. Guys, good to have you with us, though, here this morning. How are you guys doing?
Good.
Doing great. Hey, great to have you.
Out.
I know, thawing out. It's a little on the chilly side there, that's for sure, but hey, glad you guys could make it in here, whether with the weather, whatever the case is. But we're good to have you here this morning. Let's talk a little bit, though, about this play that you guys are putting on, the Mountaintop, of course, today being Martin Luther King Jr. Day, and this is going to be a great play that you guys are putting together, kind of celebrating Mr. Martin Luther King. Is that right?
That's correct. This is written by Katori Hall, and what it is that she reimagined what Martin Luther King Jr.'s last night was in the Lorraine Motel after he gave his "I've Been to the Mountaintop" speech.
Okay.
And it's a neat play. I saw it a few years ago up at American Players Theater in Spring Green and thought that was a play we needed to do here. And so that's one reason that I collaborated with Tammy McCoy at the Capitol Theater, and we decided we'd do it down there.
Okay, so that's going on down at the Capitol Theater then. Again, I misspoke on the dates there. Apologies for that. When's this play going to be taking place then?
We open Friday night, January 30th, then 31st. Those performances will be at 7 p.m., and we're doing a Sunday matinee on February 1st at 2 p.m.
Okay, so that's going to be a great show, and I think the really cool thing is this is kind of a free show. People can come in and kind of just enjoy and, like we said, celebrate the great Martin Luther King, right?
That's correct. One of the members of the NAACP, Lentine Clark, is funding the Capitol Theater's costs to put this on, and the Players Workshop has applied for a grant to cover their costs, so we can put it on for free for the public to come in. So anybody can come and see it. We want to see as many people there as we can.
That's amazing. That's really cool of them to do that there. And we're talking with Victor Walker here with us as well. And Victor, one of the actors in this great play here. What's the role you're going to be playing there, Mr. Walker?
Well, I'll actually be playing Dr. Martin Luther King.
Okay, so you've got the big role there, so those big shoes to fill there. Let's talk a little bit though about kind of what he goes through here with this play. I don't want to spoil too much, but what he's kind of going through here and just kind of what it is, your experience of playing as the great Martin Luther King.
Well, what it is he has an opportunity the night before. You kind of get a sense of who he is and all of the different aspects of his life. I found it fascinating. I met Kent when I first got here to Burlington about couple years ago, and he had been looking for someone to play the part for some time, and when he introduced it to me, I was totally excited. But basically it's Martin Luther King having the experience the night before where he learns certain things and he gets to share certain things with the co-star. I'm not gonna
don't want to spoil that.
Don't want to spoil too much of the scene, but it's really fascinating. You get to a sense of who he is behind the curtain, because most people just know him as this eloquent speaker who delivers these amazing messages of freedom and peace and all of those things. And in the play, you get to see that he's a man. He's a human being who has flaws and who has, some issues on his own. And I get to bring that to life, and it's just a great opportunity for me.
And we appreciate, it's going to be a great performance. I'm sure you put in a lot of the work there, as everybody has. How big is this set? And then how many people have gone together to put this whole thing together there, Ken?
Oh, I'd have to, quite a few. It takes a lot of people to put on a play. Right after Christmas, we put together the set and put it up in the lobby of the Players Workshop so we could rehearse on it. And then on the 25th, we have to transport it down and set it up at the Capitol.
Right.
That's going to take at least a dozen people all together working on it and putting it together. And we've got in addition to and Jerry Patrick, who plays the maid role, We've got a stage manager and Marlene Holstein. We've got a really good group of experienced people putting on this play. It's two people doing a 42-page play, so they've got a lot of lines.
It's going to be, like we said, a great performance there. We've heard from Victor there, and just how much that's going to, really kind of resonate with the audience there. And I think that's going to be a great performance. Again, it is free to the public, so if you want to see this here, you can check that out. If folks have any questions, want to check anything out, where do they go to check that out there?
Well, they can call the Capitol Theater, and I do not have their number off the top of my head.
Okay.
They can actually call me at 759-1414. I'd be glad to answer any questions about the play or times or anything else. I believe that the NAACP is going to have a short introduction, 15 minutes before each performance, and just to talk about Dr. King and his legacy and the future of his legacy. I just think it's a great introduction to Black History Month.
Right. Yeah, that's good. It is, of course, Black History Month starts there on February 1st, so a good point there. And we're talking with the director, Kent Lewis, and Victor Walker, one of the actors in The Mountaintop, which is happening at the Capitol Theater there. And again, it's free to the public. PlayersWorkshopTheater.com is the website that you can get some more info about that. Guys, anything else you want to add before we let you guys go here today?
Well, we're just really excited, and the opportunity to do this at the very beginning of Black History Month and just speak about one of the greatest, do a performance about one of the greatest individuals in the history of our country. In the climate right now, I think the timing could not be better, and we're just looking forward to just bringing a positive conversation into the fold and having people really appreciate Martin Luther King and what he stood for.
Yeah, looking forward to it. Just a great day of community fellowship and enjoying a great performance put on by you and the great crew that they do there. Looking forward to it. That's coming up on January 30th, 31st, and February 1st. PlayersWorkshopTheater.com is where you can get the info. He's Kent Lewis, the director, and Victor Walker, playing Martin Luther King.
That's right.
As a matter of fact, there. Guys, appreciate you guys stopping by, chatting with us here this morning. We appreciate it, really, and I look forward to your performances. Best of luck there with that.
Thank
you
for
very
having
much.
us.
Absolutely.
Being here.
Anytime. Always good to have our friends from Players Workshop stopping by there. The Mountaintop is the name of the play. It is coming up, so make sure you check it out. PlayersWorkshopTheater.com. Here's Riley Green. Worst Way. Better Country. 101.7 The Bull.